Okay, this is to welcome you back to our ongoing discussion on how to get to power. I was saying that there are several avenues people can get into the position of power, and I remembered I started with negotiation that people can find themselves in a place or in a situation where they have to negotiate their way into power. And secondly, I said people can get to the position of power through what is called reward and promotion. And I gave examples of those people who are rewarded and who are also promoted to a place called position of power. The third one I want to mention today is what I call trading and productivity. Trading and productivity. Now, this is another means, another venue, and also another way that people can find themselves into the place of power. Now, the place of power could also be called the place of authority, the place where you are at liberty to lead people out on a mass level. That is, you have expanded territory to govern. You have unlimited, or let me say, enormous and humongous resources to go about your leadership and to go about your governance. All right. So when people are trading simply means that you have the ability to wring profits out of little capital you are given. Trading simply means an ability or the ability to bring out profit, to bring out gain, to bring out more out of the little you have been given. And that's also called productivity, or in scriptural term, what we call fruitfulness. That is, fruitfulness is the ability to fruits always come out of seed. That means when you plant a seed, the end result of that seed is that it forms what is called fruits. All right. So trading, productivity, and fruitfulness. Okay. Now, a story was told in the scriptures of a nobleman who was going to a far country, and what he was going for was to go and obtain a kingdom for himself. All right. So while he was going, he called some of his servants, and then he handed over to them capital. All right. So when we are talking about trading, everyone has capital to trade with. Everyone has capital to trade it. Now, nobody is handicapped. Nobody is without a certain capital. All right. We have what is called human capital. We have what is called financial capital. We have what is called social capital. And then we have all kinds of capital, intellectual capital, mentioned. So everyone has something to offer. All right. So when we are talking about productivity, when we are talking about trading, we are saying that you have something to offer. You have something to bring to table that can be of value, that will bring you more productivity, that will bring you into what is called fruitfulness, a state of fruitfulness. All right. So this nobleman traveled, but before he traveled, he called his three servants and he handed over to them what is called talent, or what is called pounds, or what is called money. Or less generally, he handed over to them substances they can trade with. And after they have traded with it, they are supposed to come with productivity. They are supposed to come with gain. They are supposed to come with profit. They are supposed to come with fruits. All right, that is more than what they were given initially. So the first one was given 5. All right, according to Matthew, he was given 5, and then he traded with that 5 and gained more 5. The second one, who was given 3, traded more and he gained more. The last one, who was given 1, did not bring any profit because he thought that his master was not doing well. He thought that, okay, he was comparing himself with others, and that is why to come into governance, you don't compare yourself with others. Everybody has their own several abilities. The talent they were given according to their specific several abilities. That means, and according to them, they were all little, because in Luke made us to understand that the out of little they brought out many. Okay, he says that some were given 10, and then when they came back and the day of reckoning came, that is the day of accountability, the day where everybody is to come to give account of how he has traded with what he has. So when they all came, they gained more, except the last one, who was comparing himself with others. He thought he had the same ability with others. All right. Okay, so let's not dwell too much on abilities, but trading is also a function of our abilities. So first of all, recognize your ability. Now, many people have not been able to move to a position of governance, to a position of power, because they have despised, they have neglected the initial capital they have. Everybody has that initial capital, everybody has that initial deposit. But the problem most time is that, one, people undervalue it. Secondly, people don't even realize that they have a capital. And what you don't they say that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. All right. So when you don't have an adequate acknowledgement of the capital you have, there's every tendency for you to waste it, to squander it, and to neglect it. All right. So this guy neglected his own because he thought that this is nothing among so many. How can you be giving me one when you gave others 3? You gave another 5. So who am I? What are you doing? And many people have lost several opportunities because they undervalued the little things they have. The social capital they had, they neglected it, they squandered it. The human capital, the intellectual capital, the financial capital. Some people, it's even their job. When you trace the people who have come to the position of power today, trace their trajectory, how they got into power, they move at a certain point from little to more. All right, so this guy was disciplined. The guy with who was given the list of the capital. The guy was disciplined because he didn't rate well what he has. So it is very imperative and very important for us that for us to move into governance, we must be able to trade adequately and to be productive with the little we have. The Bible says that he that has more, he said, more shall be given to him. And he that has not, even that which he has, shall be taken away from him. Now, the question you should ask is that, okay, how can they remove from someone, or how can they take away from someone who does not have? It simply means that this person has, but he does not acknowledge the little he has. He undervalued it, he despised it, and neglected it. So it is tantamount to the fact that he does not have. Now, he that has, that is giving more, it means that this one has acknowledged what he has. He has traded with it, and he has also profited from it. So that is what it means, that he that has shall have more, and he that has not, even that which he has shall, can you see, even that which he has shall be taken away from him. Many people have lost relevance today because they did not know how to trade. So as you prepare to go to the position of power, as you anticipate the position of power, it is therefore imperative for you to understand the capital you have, understand the trading skills that it requires, because everybody has his own specific trading pattern, trading skills that he has to get. So I will have to stop here because I don't want this video to be longer than necessary. And maybe in the next videos, we'll be looking at other unadvised avenues that people can come into power. All right. Another one is lobbying. People can lobby themselves into power. But this is not the way of the scriptures. This is not the way of Christ. This is not the way of cross. People of the cross don't lobby. So I will still be saying a lot about that. If you are lobbying, then there's a missing link somewhere. Okay, people also can get to the place of power through wicked schemes. This is also not advised, and this is even not a way to be considered. But we are just looking generally at different avenues that people can come into the place of power. So until we move to the next other episodes or steps, meditate on this. And thank you so much for always joining and listening. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My name is Sijuade Adeyeye. God bless you.